Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up, but first our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin Road and Highway 77. Come by and check them out. I got a little announcement about them a little bit later on in the show. We're looking at the weather forecast, though. It's going to be a high again of 93, a low of 78, and water temperatures at 84 degrees. So it's still warm. You know, those little cool mornings we had last week, they didn't last very long because during the Labor Day weekend and all, it just got hot again early in the morning at daybreak. It was just a wall of heat. So hopefully we'll get some change in it pretty soon. Take a look at our, let's look at the river readings. Let's look at that first. The Apalachicola River at Bluntstown, it is going to be, it's really low. It's at a 1.4 this morning and dropping. It's really getting down low, folks. So be careful when you're driving along there for stumps and all. The Choctawhatchee is low also, but it's at a 2.4, and both of them are just not much movement up or down. They're just staying low. Okay, take a look at our tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. I'm out over there on 23rd Street is when caring counts. We're looking at today is September the 2nd. Good strong tides. We have a high tide at 4:18 this morning and a low tide at 3:31 this afternoon. We've got a 1.3 foot range and a good strong tide throughout the rest of the week and all. So it'll be a good situation there. Marine forecast will be south-southwest at 5 to 10. All right, takes care of our weather, and we'll be right back. Now, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Hope everything over Labor Day. We just had a great time, and everybody's back to work, starting back yesterday and all. And you know, at least it's a 4-day work week. All right, let's look at some pictures. First of all, I got an announcement. You know, the Elizabeth Bottorff Memorial Tournament we have every year. This, folks, is the 7th year this has been put on. And this year is a little different. We've had it up at Lynn Haven Park all these years, but it's going to be down at Sunjammer Water Sports at a new location on Beck Avenue. And remember the benefits. It benefits the Boys Club and Girls Club. This Learn to Swim program, and it's $35. But anyway, I just tell you earlier, it's going to be on October 11th. Go ahead and put it on your calendar now. That's two tournaments we have. On October 4th is that one I mentioned the other day, is Spivey Strong. That's going to be that first weekend, and the second weekend, Elizabeth Bottorff. So two back-to-back weekends. Both of them are great fundraisers for such a good cause, okay? Now, next picture here, let's get through some of our pictures been sent to us, and this will be Mark Grant. And Mark finally took his girlfriend out fishing, and they really, that's two nice fish right there. Good job, Mark. Okay. Now, everybody's talking about this 400-pound gator out of Grand Lagoon, and it is a big gator. This is hanging at, of all places, Captain Anderson Marina. So, you know, the people dine and watch, instead of dining and watch the fleet unload, they dine and watch the gator be strung up. That is a big gator right there. Okay. This is Brandon Barton fishing out of a kayak. A really good picture there. And I like how Brandon has his face covered up, and he's fishing in this kind of weather. And this time of the summertime, you really need to be covered up. But that is a nice red fish out of a Hobie kayak. All right. A nice mess of grouper. This is Jeremy Cotton, Wally Barefoot, Tyler Cotton. These boys had a good trip. This was this past weekend, Labor Day weekend. Nice mess right there. Talking about a nice mess of fish. How about these brim on the tailgate here? This Clarence Raffield and his wife. Nice mess of brim. Good eating size too. I love medium size right there. Okay, my doctor asked if any members of my family suffer from insanity. I replied, no. They all seem to enjoy it. All right, I'm going to read that in my class today. I told you I had an announcement on Haney. Their deadline to register now. Keep this in mind. This is like a double poster here. September the 11th. And the class is going to start on September 15th. So all kind of courses they offer out there. But this is the Aviation Academy. This is one that's really caught on and really doing well. The Aviation Academy registration deadline is on September the 11th there. Okay? Now let's go check out this picture here. Up from Ponce de Leon, one of our viewers up there. This is Josh Guthrie. And now look at those frog legs. Look at that frog on the bottom left over there. That is a huge frog. You know, that's some big frog legs, some catfish, and you know they ate well. Good job up there. Now we're wrapping up scallop season, and I showed this picture last year. I want to bring it back to you and show you, if you harvest them in July, early July, on the far right is what you get. But if you harvest them now, you can see if you find the big ones, and you can still find some of them. But again, I've always said we're doing it too early. And here's an even better picture. I took these pictures. It's not a scientific survey, just pictures I took of the size of the meat from the early harvesting to the late. And what happens on that, here's what happens. In July, you get all those little ones. You got to get 200 little ones, 200 to get a mess. But if you wait another month, you can get 100, and those other 100 be saved for other people and go ahead and spawn and all. And that's why I say it's just too early this time of year to do it. And here's a chart that the FWC sent. It's hard to sort of read, but the solid black line is St. Joe Bay. Before you go to solid black line, I want you to look at a solid white line. This is scallop population from 1994. Look at St. Andrew Bay. It is just it's just dilapidated. There's no scallops out here. 2014 in St. Andrew Bay, and then but St. Joe Bay. In fact, all four of those is sort of on a downhill. All four of those charts are on the downhill side right there. And we'll talk about panther sightings a little bit later. FWC has a website, and we still don't have any panthers. And I don't want to open up a can of worms. We haven't found any up here yet. Everybody says they've seen them, and I know. I think I told y'all I saw one in 1986 on the Choctaw River basin. I haven't seen them since then. But anyway, we're going to talk about panther sightings and bear sightings on tomorrow's show. But if you have any pictures, you can send them to me or send them to FWC. We'd love to see them, especially with game cameras now. We really should be seeing some things. Okay, let's take this quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Summer's winding down, and all kind of things going on. But one of my most favorite activities every summer, well, I have so many favorite activities. One of them is when you get a chance to go floundering, and it's such an opportunity, and it's an old heritage we have around here. A lot of folks have done it in years past, and they used to start off with holding lanterns, and then for a long time it was a Coleman lantern itself, and a Coleman lantern was set up like this, and they put tinfoil on the back side of it so the glare wouldn't get in your face, and walk along the shoreline. And that's how really in St. Andrews and all along East Bay routes, even before Tyndall was founded, the old timers told me they would walk along there. And then at times too, out of the boats, when they want to get in boats, they'd actually build a fire out there out in front. But then it started hanging the lantern and put some kind of, they had a little metal shield they put back there. So anyway, floundering was a lot of fun, and now we progressed from those big 1,000-lumen bulbs, which I still have one. I've talked about it before, into the LED lights, and the lighting system is really, really strong now. But floundering is a lot of fun, and especially taking a kid. But the favorite time of the year to me is going in late summer, early fall, and because it's starting to cool off a little bit. It hasn't yet, but it's starting to cool off a little bit at night when September gets here. And then on October, those flounders are getting ready to come on out start a migratory route for the spawning season. That usually starts around middle of October sometime and runs on through November, and they get on out in the Gulf. And then they come back in January. So anyway, let's watch this floundering video. I think you really enjoy it. A lot of fun with my granddaughter Ashley. All right, folks, it's a Saturday night, and we're going floundering. Ashley's going with me, and Wendy, and we're just going out we're out down in Eagle Harbor, so we're just going to, we're excited about, are you excited, baby?
Yes, sir.
You're not going to get sleepy, are you?
I don't think so. I'm not tired.
All right, let's get out there. We're going to launch the boat right here, and then get started. Go ahead, baby, plug that in there. Go. Look at here, look at here. Folks, it's working. I hadn't run this thing since last year. And just flush the plug in, it works. So Ashley and I are gonna get up here. Ashley, we're gonna pole along. Wendy, can you unhook me right there? Ideally, the wind is blowing a little bit.
That's all right. I need to zip under the water.
Shine a light on it. Cool.
I thought that was a stingray and I was about to poke it. There it is. That's a flounder. Did you get it?
I got it. Wendy.
Sir.
Wendy, get the paddle. Oh, you can't paddle. Never mind, I'm just gonna, I got him.
Oh.
Take my phone. Take my phone out of my pocket.
Get it, Ash.
Hurry, baby.
I'll hold the light.
Light is.
I'll hold the light.
Hurry, get that stuff out.
Where is it?
You got this on film?
I got the phone.
Yes.
What's in my right pocket? My keys. I'm gonna throw my keys back here.
Okay, I got them.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you pull the boat a little closer?
Ashley saw this one. Ashley, back up. I'm gonna swing them for you.
Watch this light bulb.
There you go. Baby.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
I thought it was a stingray and I was
That's a
about
good
to poke
one.
it. It was a light bulb.
Boy, I just caught him out of the corner of my eye back here. We just saw it. Okay, open up this hatch.
Can I take the light out?
Yeah, hold the light up here. That's the light flounder.
That's great.
Oh, you got on. Look at that. We just did.
Okay, tell me about it.
Oh man, we went over him. Then we after. We went
I
over
thought it
him.
was a stingray and I was about to poke it.
We just seen a stingray, and I turned back a look, and I thought it was the same stingray, but I said it wasn't moving. So it was a flounder. Give me 5.
That was a big one.
You're doing a great job holding that light, honey.
Good job.
The mother had been here because it was a little sandy. Baby. Yes. I don't know how well I got him. Wait to get the paddle.
Where is it?
Ashley, move your light, baby. Bring him in, baby. Hold on. Let me just hold the light up right there. I'll be right with you.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice one.
2 flounders.
Woo! I told you they'd be in the shallow water, didn't I? Good eyes, Ashley.
Good, Ashley. You're good at this, baby.
She's great at this.
That one's smaller.
Yeah, but that's enough for supper tomorrow night.
Yep.
It's already dead.
I got it, baby. That's all. All right.
All right.
Good
That's
five.
number 2.
All right.
Right there.
Yep. Got him.
All right. He ain't real big. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna bring him on board.
Three
He's
flounders.
big.
Woo, we're doing good tonight.
We got
Ashley,
dinner
you
for
saw him?
tomorrow.
Hey, look, shine up here, homie. This girl right here. Here. Right. This girl right here. So, that's her first time floundering. And she's not good, she's real good.
She can spot them.
Great. All right, here we go.
That is
Now
great.
shine us
baby.
down so we can put them in here. That's 3-0.
That's awesome.
3 flounder.
Do your high five.
Come on, baby.
I'll do your high five.
Good job. Come on up here, back. Come on back up here. I got you in.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
We just did see him, didn't we?
2 of them are alive and 1 of them is dead. The big one is dead.
Do they look yummy?
No.
They're gonna taste good tomorrow.
All right, Ash, okay. Let's get out.
Yeah, there's no more water in there.
Okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna set them out. Let's see.
Those 2 are still alive.
Okay.
They're not gonna live much longer. I feel bad for them.
Oh, honey.
You know how to do a picture on it?
Let's see.
Okay. All right. 1,
1. Ooh, that was big.
2. 3. Not bad for about an hour and a half. We got to take them phone pictures.
That's a good catch.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Ashley, girl, you did a great job. We got 3, about anywhere from 17 to 20 inches. Good flounder. We stayed out about an hour and a half and had a ball. We didn't overdo it. We got plenty. What we're gonna do with these fish tomorrow?
Eat them.
We're gonna eat them tomorrow. Good job, baby. All right. Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. It's just a lot of fun getting out at night and all kinds of things going on. You know, we take a lot of things for granted, just seeing stuff underwater we see all our life. But when you have a child aboard, they just are fascinated with seeing those things and all kind of exciting things at night to do. So if you get a chance, try to get that done late summer and early fall here. Let's take a look at our fishing game forecast brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty, number 832-6000. And we're looking at our times today at 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Excellent time there. Still a little bit cool. And tonight we're looking at from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, those 2 times there. And don't forget now, this weekend, this is the last. Take a look at our chart here. Raffle. We talked about this the other day. The wheelchair raffle, the big, really nice wheelchair. We want to get Michael Harrison. It's an outdoor wheelchair for Seasons of Hope, and the drawing now is going to be this weekend at Watapo Creek Volunteer Fire Department. So we're rapidly running out of time. It's going to be, we're looking at the tickets on sale there. You can get them at Miller Marine, Bay Guns and Gear, Williams Gun and Pawn, or just call those numbers on the bottom. If you can see them, Tony Bullock is. I can't quite read that myself, but it's Tony Bullock there, and he's been on the show before. And he and Manningham. That's just a great fundraiser, and want to get a chance to do it. One of the things also we talked about this before too. I want to go ahead and mention it because I've seen some big bass caught here in late summer, and I've been really want to make sure this FWC program they do put this in last year. It's called a trophy catch. Reward yourself for releasing a trophy. Go online and check it out. But it's really a good program that I have here on any kind of big bass you catch and all. Okay. Now, one of the things too, I had my grandson Mason. He's been lately just been crazy about throwing a little cast net off the pier, and I thought it was ironic because on the FWC one of their pamphlets they gave us this year is a little kid throwing a cast net. It's saltwater recreational 2014, and it's exactly, you'll be amazed at how much fun these kids can have by throwing a lightweight net, and really and truly, if they catch something, that's just like icing on a cake. But it's like Mason, he just enjoys just throwing the thing, letting it land in the water, and see if he can make a circle out of it. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. I told him us grown-ups do the same thing. So if you get a chance to take a kid out cast netting off a little dock or just a shoreline in one of these sandhill ponds or anywhere, just make sure you want your bottom really clear and all, so don't get it snagged, and just get an idea of throwing it. And the instructions on my website, Panhandle Outdoors, a little step-by-step instruction. I don't know how many thousands of kids, of teenagers, I've taught how to throw a cast net, and every one of them just love throwing it. It's really just something about casting that thing out and seeing it unfold and catching something with it. All right, gonna wrap things up. As I always want to tell you how much we appreciate you watching Panhandle Outdoors. We are America's only daily outdoor TV show because we have great sponsors, have folks like you that watch the show and get great feedback. Thank you so much for the emails y'all send in, and when I run it all in the community and out in the country, I really enjoy talking to y'all. So we'll keep these things going, and appreciate all the hard work everybody puts into it. So you have a great day, do something good for somebody, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.